Hey, Kate, I moved my toaster oven out to the deck.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to not heat up the house, you know?
Oh.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not like going to, like, that's its summer place, right? It's just for when you go out there?
Well, yes. It's both those things.
Okay.
It's out there for the summer, and it's also for use when I go out there. Yeah. Or were you saying,
Right.
am I going to haul it out
I
each time?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm counting
In
on
and
it
out?
surviving the elements. I'm hoping.
Okay.
You know, if it can get to be 450 degrees or 500 degrees in there, I figure it can survive being outside.
Okay.
And there's an overhang on my deck, so,
Okay.
I mean, if it's really storming, some water might blow. Yeah, I've thought about this, that maybe I'm asking for it, doing this.
Well, you know, people keep their grills out there, but we have a grill
Yeah.
cover. Do you need a toaster oven cover for on your deck?
Well, once again, it's under the deck, but I guess the grill cover would help if it starts getting tsunami, or not tsunami, that's not the right word. If it starts getting a hurricane-like or whatever and throwing water into my house, into the side of my house, I should say, not into the inside.
Not into the house.
If that's the case, then I'm really in trouble and probably not caring about that toaster oven too much.
Right.
Maybe.
Okay.
You know, since it's been relatively dry recently, I hadn't really thought about it. I mean, I have thought about it, but I haven't been freaked out by it.
Okay.
Just waiting for strong storms to be in the forecast or something. I don't know.
So you cooked outside last night?
The past couple of nights. Yeah, so this is different than usual because I'm used to using the electric skillet. And so now I'm using toaster oven outdoors. So kind of roasting the vegetables, I guess, instead of sauteing them, but pretty much the exact same food items. So making almost like it's like an egg casserole almost kind of thing.
Okay.
It's pretty I shared it on my Instagram, Kate, so you could see it on my...
I haven't been on.
I'll
check it.
I saw you post some things to your Instagram recently.
That was like last weekend.
Yeah. Good job.
That's the last time I got on.
I'm impressed. Well, I thought you were just a lurker.
I am a lurker, but I did post a couple of the girls.
What happened?
I don't know. It was a good day.
I don't know if I've seen your Insta post before. Have I?
I don't know.
Maybe not.
I don't think so. You're probably right.
Well, welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome to the
Thanks,
Instagram posting club. Now, yours was posting of the children, right? If I recall correctly.
Yes.
Whereas mine is almost always food, almost always some sort of egg dish. But whatever.
Okay, so I'm going to go back. Do you think your electric skillet was heating up the house too much, or you're just like, I'm going to go outside just to go outside?
Yes, I do think I was heating up the kitchen a lot. And in fact, when I would pull the lid off the electric skillet, all that moisture coming out of there, I was like, oh no, I'm humidifying my house. That's not what that's the exact opposite of what I want to be doing.
Okay.
So
I think I'm in a minority because I have heard other people say, oh, we grill so much in the summer because we don't want to heat up the kitchen. So I think you fall into that camp of not wanting to heat up the kitchen. I use my oven all the time in the summer. I guess I just don't notice it.
a friend of mine put a full-size stove/oven out on his, it's almost like his front porch. This is in Kansas City, Missouri, where you can get away with that a little bit more.
I was going to say, that sounds real classy, Clark.
Yeah.
Okay.
But,
I guess I just don't notice, when, this is bad. This is admitting a lot of things. A lot of times when Monty's out of town, we have like free-for-all dinners. So we'll have like breakfast for dinner. So like cereal and microwaved eggs, or we do a lot of salads.
Cereal?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Lucky Charms or something?
No, we don't do Lucky Charms. You just said it so judgy. We do, it's Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Thank you very much.
Okay, I figured some kind of sugary.
No, they had to earn it though. They had to earn it, and so they did. So they've got Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and it's going to last about 3 days, and then it's back to Cheerios we go. So.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we do Cheerios. Or Raisin Bran Crunch. I like
regular Cheerios, not Honey Nut?
Oh, no, they're Honey Nut Cheerios, for sure.
Oh, okay. Well.
Yeah. No marshmallows, though.
No. You should add some marshmallows to it.
Gross.
Just throw big old full-size marshmallows in there. Here you go, kids.
You get the giant mallows in your cereal.
Nom. I think you're the only person I've heard say mallow before.
Really?
Yeah.
Need to get out more, Matt.
Is that what my problem is? Oh, okay.
Oh, no. Let's not narrow it down.
Go on.
Come on. We've all got problems. But I don't, when you say, is that what my problem is? Like, no.
Is that my issue?
Thing? No.
Huh? Thing?
Instead of issue. Issue makes it sound like it's a bad thing. Problem makes it sound like a bad thing.
Oh, problem sounds worse than issue, though.
Oh, yeah.
My issue with not having heard mallow before instead of just...
No, not mallow. Mallow.
Mallow, whatever. Marshmallow? Marshmallow.
Mallow.
Marshmallow?
You don't say marshmallow. You just say mallow. Marshmallow. Or
Marshmallow.
You say, I don't like the mallow.
Mellow. Wouldn't it just be mellow if you're lopping the word marsh off of marshmallow?
One would think.
But Kate knows better than that. It's called mallow.
I don't know if Kate knows better, as it's just, that's how Kate goes. She rolls like that. Mallow.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
That sounded like you don't approve it.
Correct. I disallowed this one.
Okay. I
won't allow it.
I guess.
No, it's fine. It's all good.
It's all fine. Everybody's fine.
I was just curious if I'd been missing out my entire life, and then you told me, yes, indeed.
Well, I didn't make it up.
I haven't lived a day in my life. You basically said, Matt, you haven't lived a day in your life if you haven't heard someone else besides me say mallow in reference to a marshmallow. Remember you said that?
I mean, I didn't make it up. So
okay,
I've heard it somewhere.
Well, I mean, previously you talked about, I thought you had said mallow in the sense of mallow is what is inside the marshmallow, because you can buy just mallow by itself or whatever.
Marshmallow fluff. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever the hell that's called.
I think it's called fluff.
Okay.
Because when you put fluff and peanut butter together, they're called fluffernutters.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
As previously heard on Matt and Kate. Right.
Yeah. And I didn't make that up either.
Oh, I believe you on that one.
Yeah, I can't take credit for that. That's a good one, but I didn't do it.
And you didn't do mallow either, though, is what you kind of indicated.
No.
Okay. All right, just want to make sure we're got this all figure it out. Great.
Situated.
Yeah.
Sorted.
You guys do more cooking out when it's summertime, though, right? So you do decrease some of the indoor cooking. Like if Monty's going to grill out, does he grill out more during the summertime than during the winter or spring, fall, or whatever?
Yes and no. I mean, I think I haven't grilled yet this summer. And that's kind of like if we want to grill out during the week, I have to do it. And I haven't wanted to do it.
Womp womp.
So we haven't done it. Exactly. That's why we've done a lot of breakfast for dinners and salads.
Salads?
Yeah,
My
like chicken
God.
salads or taco salads or... You just said salad like I'm handing my children a bowl of crap.
A bowl of salad, yes, more or less.
Salads? Ugh. I mean, there's protein in the salad. Taco salads, chicken salads.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, where you don't have to cook anything? That whole thing?
You don't have to cook the chicken?
It's already done.
You get the kind that comes in strips or whatever?
No, I crock pot my chicken and then I shred it. And so then I've got a container of shredded chicken in the fridge all week long. So we can do chicken quesadillas, or we can do chicken salads, or we can do chicken tacos, or we can do chicken spaghetti, or we can do chicken salad.
Ooh, chicken spaghetti. I don't think I've ever had that one.
Yeah, instead of using ground beef, you just throw in some chicken with your spaghetti sauce.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's tasty.
I've had like chicken Alfredo before. I don't think I've ever had chicken...
With red sauce?
Well, chicken Parmesan. Okay, well, never mind.
Mm-hmm. You'll allow
Face.
Mm-hmm. Face. That was a good one.
Thanks.
Well played.
Glad I was able to pull something off this morning. Well played.
Well played. It would have only been a smidge better if you had done the face movement to me as well.
Put up my hand?
Yeah.
Or do the Larry Bird, wag my hand in front of my face maneuver?
No,
But
we always
it's
did
into my face, not into your face, though. That was a self face.
But it was always like Wolverine. It was like face to yourself. Yeah, like in your face.
Yeah, just to be clear for anyone that misinterpreted. When I said face there, I was saying face to myself. It was a self face, like a self own, right?
No, I didn't think that.
Face palm.
Oh,
you thought
face
what?
Palm. I thought you were doing face, like in your face.
In my face, though.
No.
Yeah.
It's not as well played if it's in your face.
Well,
I thought it
okay.
was well played in my face.
I thought you were just saying it was well played that I turned to that term.
Yes, but
Okay.
not in your face. Not in your face.
Well, I'm glad we settled that. That's great.
Matt, have you had your summer sunburn yet?
Nope. Just,
Nope.
it's been a slow burn, I guess.
Slow burn.
Yeah. I'm hanging out at the Hollywood theaters on Tuesdays and Wednesdays for the Cannes Film Festival. And doors open at noon, so I'm hanging out outside from noon until 1. So just enough to get, but I find some shade. I get scared. I don't want to burn, Kate.
Right, but you were going to the lake, so I thought maybe you got
Yeah.
a little burn on. Okay. It is important. I am totally advocating for SPF and sunscreening, but I know that sometimes you forget to reapply or you don't use enough or you've got some weird application to where there's this one little triangle of your back that gets
Right.
burned.
Yeah, you have a handprint on your back between your
Yeah.
shoulder blades or whatever. Yeah.
But if you do get sunburned, there's a couple of things that you can do to help your sunburn. And there's a couple of things that people have said, hey, this has always worked, but it's not very good for a sunburn. So,
Okay, so our first tip is sunscreen. But
Sunscreen.
if there's a failure mode. We're not going to hold it against you, but Kate's got some tips on
yes,
sunburn.
coming
how to heal
from
it.
someone. I've got a little bit of a sunburn right now. It's not like the kind that burns when you put your clothes on. It's just a kind of like if you go to scratch your shoulder and you're like, oh, yeah.
Now, do you
I'm
feel good
sunburned
about this
there.
burn? Like an initial burn that's getting you closer to looking
Yeah.
like the leather handbag that you want to look like by the end of summer?
It's starting.
You're pleased
Yep.
with your burn. Okay.
I am pleased with the burn on my shoulders. The burn on my upper thigh is a little bit more like, that's not what I was going for. So I know it's where I missed the SPF.
Yeah.
I have always been told that you want to lotion. You want to keep your skin hydrated
Yeah.
after a sunburn.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
But something you should pay attention to is make sure that your moisturizer, your lotion is non-oil based. Because if you use anything with oil, it can trap the heat in and make it hurt more if you put the oil-based lotion on too soon.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, don't put an oily lotion on too soon after you get sunburned. Okay?
It seals it all in there. Seals in the burn.
Yes, it traps it in the skin. Mm-hmm.
Huh. Interesting.
An old wives' tale is vinegar. So I like to take a bath with some vinegar in it, but vinegar could make things worse because it's acidic. So you have to dilute the vinegar a lot. And if you don't, you can burn even more. So I've never done the vinegar thing. I've never heard the vinegar thing.
So
but
maybe just avoid vinegar then altogether.
I would personally. Aloe vera, that's a good one. It helps with the pain, redness, and inflammation.
Yeah, that's the first one I would reach for.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
So there's another tip here that if you don't have aloe vera, you can use shaving cream because a lot of shaving creams have menthol in there, which helps cool your skin and helps with the inflammation. One of my favorite go-tos, Matt, is I have an aloe vera gel that is mentholated. So
look at
you
that.
get the aloe and the menthol, so you get the cooling and the reducing the inflammation. So I got that at like a pharmacy, and it was a generic, and it is fantastic.
Good to know.
Yeah. Yeah. But they also say shaving cream will not magically get rid of. It's not like you're wiping away the sunburn. It's just, cooling and helping with the inflammation.
Yeah, I used to have good friends who were neighbors and had a sunburn, and they were like, hey, we have aloe. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'll take some aloe. And they gave me the leaf of the plant.
Yeah. How'd that work?
And I was like, oh, this is deluxe. I
Legit.
feel like it worked pretty, yeah. I think it was quite legit, yeah.
I think that's what we had when we were kids. I remember it a couple of summers, but I don't remember that plant specifically in our house. I just remember my mom like breaking off a leaf and like, here you go.
Check out the fancy childhood on Kate. Pretty deluxe.
Oh, yeah. Aloe plants, Matt. In a horse tank swimming, right? With our Kool-Aid pitchers.
Yes. That sounds right. Yeah.
Another thing on there that they said, coconut oil is a lot like baby oil or oil-based lotion. So if you want to use coconut oil, don't put it on right away because the oil can trap in the heat. I don't keep coconut oil on hand. I think I've got a jar of unopened coconut oil in my or like in my spices that I've never used.
Oh, there you go.
If you ever need to crack that baby open, yeah.
Okay, so earlier you had indicated that you don't want to use an oil-based thing at all because it's going to trap heat in, but now you said don't do it at first? So which...
Don't do it at first.
Oh, okay.
And that's the same thing with the lotion. Just stay away from the oil-based lotion at first.
So once it stops burning, once the physical pain subsides, then go ahead and feel free to lube it up with some oil?
Yes.
Okay.
Because moisturizing while you recover is a good idea.
Moisturize like any time is a pretty good idea typically, right?
I think so.
Keep that skin supple, Kate.
Well, I want to make my leather bag look nice and smooth.
And once again, for anyone just joining us, the leather bag that would be looking nice and smooth is Kate.
Me.
Kate is the leather bag in that sentence. Yeah.
I tell you what, Matt, we're not that far into summer, and there's already ladies at our pool that are rocking the leather bag look. And I'm like, oh, goals. One day. It might be in August, but I'm going to have that.
Do you think they're just hitting up the suntan place?
I don't know, because you can definitely see lines from their swimsuit. So I think that they go to the pool every day and just hang out and lay out.
As opposed to putting themselves into the suntan machine nude. Is that what you're indicating?
I don't think that these are fake bakers.
Okay.
And to be clear, Matt, I know how horrible sunless tanning is. I know it's not great for your skin, but I love it. I have not done it in years,
okay,
but I love it. So when I say it's terrible for you, it's no good, there is no judgment for people who fake bake because I love it. But I haven't done it in years. I love it. I love it.
Well, I don't think we currently have any fake bake advertisers on the air.
Okay.
So we feel free to have whatever opinion we want, but the minute one starts advertising again, we're all in for fake baking here on Matt and Kate.
100%.
Yep.
There is something, it's the vitamin D. It's the feeling that you get from like being in the sun.
You get vitamin D out of a suntan booth?
Mm-hmm.
You do? Oh, okay.
I think so.
Oh, all right.
I think so.
This statement not evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. Thanks, Kate.
You're welcome. I don't think any of the statements from my mouth are approved by the FDA.
Well, if you'd said a statement that was previously approved from someone else.
Oh, just take it from them. Okay.
Yeah.
And sometimes spray tan is good too because you just get that color to your face and you just feel good when you're tan. Yeah.
Looking hot. Yeah.
I know. I haven't had a spray tan in a long time either.
You've spray tan before for like a special occasion, like a wedding or something like that? Or what was was it a wedding?
Yeah. Mostly occasions, weddings or vacation, or I think I've only done a spray tan just because, like once or twice.
Never feeling the need, like if you go on vacation somewhere, where you want to show off a tan glistening. Oh, you have? Okay.
Yeah. The only thing about spray tans is like you shower before you spray tan, get spray tanned, and if you want your spray tan to last as long as possible,
never shower again.
You never shower again.
Okay.
And I love the smell of spray tan too. Monty thinks it's so gross. He's like, you stink. I'm like, it's so good.
Has Monty tried being spray tanned yet?
Not in my Monty time. I don't think he's spray tanned.
Don't knock it till you try it, Monty. Come on.
I know, right?
Yeah. I haven't tried it, but I'm not actively knocking it, I don't think.
Yeah.
Although I have seen people come out orange.
Oh, yeah. There are some bad spray tans out there. And I have been very lucky that I've never had a bad spray tan. So that's good.
Congrats, Kate.
I've had worse occasions with the sunless tanning in a tube. the lotions where you rub it on you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, is it easy to overdo it and then you end up bronzed or too orange, or what's
or you don't get the right application
and the right coverage.
Yeah, your toes and your in between your knuckles and your palms and your elbows are all like, and your knees are orange.
Yeah, you're always finding new spots.
Yeah. So I don't do the tan in a can anymore.
Tan in a can.
Mm-hmm. I do love the sun, Matt. I love it, love it, love it.
It's good for you. You had to get some sun. It's not good to burn, though.
No.
So
I got to get my one burn, and then I don't burn all summer. It's great.
Yeah, you're one of these fortunate types that can have a burn protect you for the rest of summer from additional burning? Okay.
Yep. I've got the get burned, it turns tan, and then you just tan for the summer.
Gotcha. I can reburn, but luckily I'm not really fair-skinned or anything like that, so I'm not especially susceptible to burns.
Yeah.
But I don't like it. I don't want it. No thanks.
No thanks.
Mm-mm.
No, because you can be so miserable when you're sunburned.
Oh, how'd you know that?
Not you. A person could be so miserable when they get sunburned.
Yeah, it can be brutal. It can mess with your sleep. You wake up in the middle of the night like, oh, God, it's hot.
Yeah.
It's hot. Like, well, the thermostat's set at 62. So I'm not sure what else we can do here. Got to take cold showers.
Yeah, you're not supposed to take cold showers, Matt.
Oh,
Did you know that when you're sunburned?
Really?
You're not supposed to take cold showers.
Yeah, because it constricts your pores or something like that? Or
it keeps the heat in. Mm-hmm.
Oh, seals it in.
It seals it in. So if you can take as warm of a shower as possible, at least right after you get burned.
Yeah.
If you can take a warm shower and let the heat out. Gosh, sometimes it burns, though, when that water hits you. You're like, oh.
Yeah, no
it's
fun.
Like scalding skin.
Mm-mm.
But if you can take as warm as you can, you'll get those pores to open, let the heat out, and then moisturize, and then be in your birthday suit for a while and just...
set it and forget it.
Right.
And then you look like something that resembles something out of the food dehydrator.
Right. I'm going for the bacon jerky look.
As invented by Ron Popeil. Yeah. I made buzz cut tonight.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm feeling it. Feeling the summer buzz cut.
What's bringing it on?
Oh, it's just my hair's long, and I don't think it looks good when it's longer.
Okay.
I know there was a brief pandemic period where I was threatening a ponytail, but I don't have the guts.
You don't have the guts, or you don't have... Why don't you have the guts?
I don't know, Kate. Self-conscious.
Okay.
People will be like, look at the ponytail on that loser.
I mean, but you could grow it out, but you wouldn't put it in a ponytail?
Both. Yeah. No,
okay.
If I grew it out, I would pony it up for sure.
Okay.
But,
okay. But self-conscious about growing it long enough for a ponytail?
Yeah, maybe. Well, I don't know. I don't know.
What do you think about just like growing out the top?
Going short on the sides?
Yeah. Little man bun on top?
I've been encouraged to do that before, keep it long on top and short on the sides, but especially since I cut my own hair. It's a very dangerous proposition to be able to pull that off.
Okay.
Yeah, so I like to keep the tops and the sides pretty close and when they're cut at first. Yeah. Like the most I'm willing to do be like 3/4 inches on top and a 1/4 inch on the sides. It's about as aggressive as I feel comfortable with. Because I'm going to have like a one strand of hair that's on a different latitudinal line on my head.
Well, you're very fortunate that you could do longer hair or shorter hair the way you do. So you've got options.
Ultimately, I think my hair is not... like I don't have enough coverage. Still waiting to have like baldness appear, but I feel like I've never had fantastic coverage. You know what I mean? I got a hairline that's a little bit high, maybe. I don't know.
So you're going to cut it short with a hairline that's a little high?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like a good tip is the less hair you have, the shorter you should go with it.
Okay.
No?
I don't know.
Okay.
I was just thinking if you're worried about your hairline, why don't you have that like skater look, like that really big, long chunk of hair that could be technically called bangs.
Yeah.
And then you've got...
then I comb it over.
Yeah.
Around my forehead.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that sounds...
right?
Yeah. It sounds
really cool.
That sounds like idea.
Oh, Matt.
There's an idea, Kate.
We should get one of those apps where we can take a picture of you and we can try on different hairstyles.
Oh, okay.
And then you can be like, yeah, try this.
It's interesting with all these apps that the majority of the time I see people trying on different faces and not hair. You know what I mean?
Oh, but they're out there.
The like over skin smoothed kind of deal, or make me look like a Disney princess or prince.
Yeah,
or whatever.
I've seen that recently. Yeah. But these are like if you're thinking about coloring your hair or cutting your hair. And you can go, oh, this is what I'd look like with auburn hair. Okay. Or this is what I'd look like with a bob. They're out there.
Okay. Point me toward one.
Okay.
And maybe we can do it on a future edition of Matt and Kate. Kate?
Oh, I like that idea. I like that idea.
Eventually, maybe we'll do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Good chance we don't, but yeah.
Probably not, but you're sounding open to it right now, so I have hope.
That's a good thing to have.
Right?
Mm-hmm. If you were hopeless about this, that wouldn't be very fun.
Gotta have high hopes.
Yeah, just like Panic at the Disco says.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
But no matter the height of your hopes, thanks for listening to Matt and Kate.
Matt, do you remember having to go to bed and the sun was still out in the summertime?
It still happens to me, but I put up blackout curtains, which are fantastic. But then I've got to counteract that with artificial light on the weekend, so I don't slip into a like a seasonal affective depression or whatever.
But do you remember as a kid, like having to go to bed and you like have that fight with your parents, like there's still light out. Why do I have to go to bed?
I don't know if it was the light that bugged me or the sounds of the other children continuing to play.
I know. I remember that as well. But we have had that. It's taken a long time, and it's been. I'm surprised this is the first time I'm hearing it, but this summer is the first summer that I'm hearing, why do we have to go to bed? It's still light out. And so we have been trying to do like some bedtime stories, like trying to like play up bedtime so that it's not terrible to go to bed with the light out still.
Because the bedtime stories are so thrilling and exciting, the children look forward to them. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know about thrilling as much as it's just, some good quality time. And we don't usually read during the day together. My girls are great readers and they love to read. But we've kind of gotten out of me reading to them because they're reading their own things. So bringing back bedtime stories is kind of exciting for them right now. Or they're playing me. And it just makes it really easy to get them to go to bed when I read to them. So I did find a way not to like get out of reading to them, but there's this 83-year-old granny who tells bedtime stories every night on Facebook. So on those nights where it's like, I'm going to fall asleep while I'm reading to you, let's watch this little granny. Her name's Grandma Betty.
Okay.
And she's got over 400 followers. So if you're wanting to hook up with Grandma Betty for your bedtime routine with your kiddos.
Okay.
Or Matt, if you would like to be read to before you go to bed.
Sounds hot.
Story time with Grandma Betty, and it's Bette. So it's not Betty with a Y, it's Betty with an E. She's on Facebook and she shows the pages and she's sitting in her couch and her granddaughter is recording her. It's really, really sweet. But every night she reads a bedtime story and she takes requests. So get hooked up with Grandma Betty.
Have you submitted the request yet, Kate? Or have you even taken advantage of Granny Betty yet?
I watched a couple of her videos this morning to make sure it's not like too young for my kids. But no, she's delightful. I have not made any requests, and we'll watch a video tonight. We'll catch up with Grandma Betty. My guess is we'll watch Grandma Betty, and I'll still read a book to them, but that's okay. It gives us some extra snuggles, and there's going to be a time when they're not going to want to snuggle or read bedtime stories with me anymore, so I'm kind of taking advantage of it.
Oh, man. I understand.
They grew up so fast.
Oh, yep. They grew up so fast. Like, oh, man, they grew up so fast, and then you're like, and... Now I'm old. Now I'm Grandma Betty.
Now I'm Betty.
Except Granny Kate.
Right.
Granny Kate. Yeah.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.